Hi, and welcome to Talking Tech. I'm your host, Alejandro Hoyos, and today we're here at Computex 2025 at the booth of FSP, and we're going to be taking a look at these amazing power supplies that we have here. And today, to take us on a tour on this is Joy. Hey, Joy, how's it going?
I'm fine. How about you, Alex?
Doing well, thank you so much. So I heard there's a lot of history between Intel and FSP, so I don't know if you can tell us a little bit more on that.
Yeah, actually we are FSP and we have a very long-term relationship with Intel since 1994. Actually, we are the world first one ATS power supply form factor provider cooperates and develop this type of power supply with Intel at the moment.
That is great. And one of those that we have developed with Intel, I think there's those three ones that we're here going to talk about.
Yeah. We just talked about, we are city partner with Intel. So when Intel has a new power supply form factor come out, they usually will come to us and see you are a power supply manufacturer. Can you do this or can you do that? Can you reach that certain amount of performance for the power supply? And yet, a few years ago, Intel has a new form factor come out called the 12VO. And at that moment, they came to us and check, can we do that? And in fact, we have a very good project with Intel called gaming NUC at the moment.
No, that's great. So, and 12VO, for those who are fully familiarized with that, that's a new type of specifications, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes. Because of there's only 12 volt output, so the overall efficiency can reach very high level, especially meet with the newest energy regulation, such as the Energy Star 9.0 or ERP Block 6.
Okay, that's great. So the idea for these new power supplies and this new specification is in order to meet with the new regulations that are coming all over the world.
Yeah.
Okay, so tell us more about, so what do we have here?
About 3 or 4 years ago, we have, like I said, the first version of the 12VO, we call the SFS 12VO, version 1.0. This has been used for the gaming NUC. And then after that, we have a ATS 12VO, version 2.0. Okay, and this is for like a generic desktop, especially targeted to gaming 12VO system. But a few months ago, Intel would like to promote a new upgrade form factor. This is not the official launch yet, okay, but we are still developing with Intel with the TFX 12VO form factor like this. Come on with the new standard of the cable, which is very small.
That is great. So this one's still being developed. It will come out a little bit later on, but the other ones are, you can also see, already out in the market.
Yes, correct.
That's great. And you guys not only have this, but you also, let me go reach over here, you also have different types of retail power supplies, right?
Yes, this very high wattage, a good performance, and small form factor we call the Dagger PM.
Yeah, so this is part of the family. So you have the Dagger PM, which is over here. And hopefully I'll grab this one without dropping it. This is the Vita. This is also part of that.
Yeah, this is a very good price performance ratio. We call the Vita series power supply. The standard ATS form factor target to the gaming industry.
Yeah, this is pretty cool. This is kind of the first time actually, because I need to start building more PCs here. But I see some peripherals here. These are completely new that I haven't seen before. I thought that was pretty neat.
Yeah.
And last but not least, you have on that line, you have this one that's called the Mega, right?
Yeah. Many extreme gamers, they would like to build up their ground top notch the PC gaming system with a very high performance GPU. So they need this, we call them like a Mega PM series power supply.
The Mega supply, yes. And this is 1,650 watts all the way up to there. It's Platinum Plus, and as you can see, like same peripherals, and also you have now, the 12 volts for the latest video cards that are out there.
Yeah, correct.
It's pretty impressive. And well, I think I was not completely correct, because there's actually one more, which is the Canon, and this is the big boy, right?
Yeah. This one, we basically suggest to support like a GPU workstation, especially for the 4 GPU high-end graphic card. But this is usually be used for the cloud market.
For the overall market, yes. So this guy you have here, like, again, the different peripherals that are kind of new, and we have here for the 4 video cards, like you said, for a workstation, if you're doing some any type of AI workload inference, and this is great. And this is 2,500 watts.
Yeah.
So you got all the power that you need right there.
Yeah.
Joy?
Yes.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you, Alex.
Thank you.
And thank you for coming.